Hi Ashish, we are live. Welcome to this conversation.
Hi Ranjini, thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm glad to be here.
Amazing, amazing. So I am looking forward to this conversation, and I always look forward to people I have worked with and when they share their success stories. So today's conversation is all about Ashish and what kind of success he has created in his business. So let me quickly introduce you who is Ashish. He is a career mentor and has more than 2 decades of experience and has impacted tens and thousands of children or students already before he even thought of coming online with the business. So, Ashish, introduce yourself, who you are, where you are, what do you do, so that people can get related.
Sure. So I'm Ashish Dikshit. I'm based out of Mumbai. By education, I have done my engineering. I'm a mechanical engineer. Started my career hardcore on the shop floor of a car manufacturing unit, and then in the R&D section. Then I went on to do my MBA, and then I was with Godrej and Boyce in Mumbai. And then
Mhm.
that I for the last 20, I made a career shift. So from the initial corporate sector job, I went into education and training industry in the year 1999. And for the last 22 years, I have been into the education and career services industry. And in the year 2003, I got a chance to actually set up a career counseling division of an institution called IMS. And then from there,
Mhm.
I've been associated with this work, and I really enjoy this work. So that's a little about me, my work.
Amazing, amazing. So I know Ashish from I met you in the Quantum Leap team when I joined in March, and that's where my first, interaction with you. And we were in different meetings and with different, community engagements that we got connected. And one another thing I wanted to share was like, being engineer, I often see that engineers are not doing, anything related to engineering now as they grow old. So often, no, this has become a joke. But like, yes, your corporate job definitely helps you survive. But when it comes to living your passion and something that you love, we have a different thing to it, do. So you and me pretty much like within the education industry for so many years. So we'll talk about more why you are doing what you're doing. So quickly tell us, tell the viewers and those who will be watching this either live or on the replay, like how did you know do your online launch? And what all things worked for you? What did you learn, and what are the your success stories?
Sure. So, talking about the online launch, so this work that I've been doing so far, I've always done this work offline, doing physical programs, etc. And I always had that desire of going online. I mean, the whole world seems to be doing online and doing digital. And thankfully, I want to really acknowledge Ranjini, who supported me and assisted me and advised me on how to transition from a physical business to a digital business. And I'm really enjoying this whole process because by going online, something which I've always dreamt to do is what is happening. Like, I
Hmm.
launched a workshop. I mean, right now I have been doing these workshops, online workshops on the science of choosing the right career. And the most beautiful part is that not only students, I mean, not only parents, this workshop is for parents, but parents from not only all over India, right from down south, right from Kerala to Goa to Vishakhapatnam. But there are parents coming. I'm seeing parents coming joining for this workshop from the Middle East. So I've had parents from Dubai and Abu Dhabi, Kuwait, and Bahrain, etc. So I think this is something phenomenal because I mean I really have experienced. I always knew that the power of digital medium is extremely high, but when you see it happening for you, when you see that so far you were restricted to doing work in Mumbai, Pune, and suddenly you are doing work in all of India and Middle East. It looks so amazing. So I would say that was really a great victory for me to kind of the desire of taking this practice pan India as well as across the world is getting fulfilled right now. So that's, I think, a big success
Yes,
story, big victory for me.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. You're very right. Like even I was running physical schools in Chennai, and I help people set up schools, no, other parts of the country. But working from home, having just a laptop and mobile phone or Wi-Fi network, you can reach anybody in the world. So that's the beauty of online. Like you can reach, and you can be flexible with your time, right?
Absolutely.
So all of that is there, and that is so beautiful. And let me tell the audience, like he in his first launch created a community of 150 people, and it's growing. And already 50 people have enrolled for his workshop and his career counseling program. So quickly tell us, Ashish, what do you offer in the career guidance segment?
So, see, career guidance is actually a very, it's like an ocean of activities that one can do as a part of career guidance. So, what I offer is, of course, the one-to-one career counseling sessions with parents and students is something that gives a lot of value because it helps the parents to decide and the youngsters to decide what is the best career that is suited for them in terms of what educational programs or what major subjects or what minor subjects, what are the multiple educational courses that they can pursue together. So basically, the key here is getting the right direction and the right on the clarity on the offering, the way forward. So that is what happens through the career one-to-one career counseling programs. Then of course there are a lot of other things. There are career workshops. So these workshops help in demystifying the whole world of career guidance. So workshops, some parents want to decide themselves as to how to choose the career for their children. So I'm actually offering
Mhm.
the parents so that they can use some of the concepts of career counseling and help their children to choose the careers of their choice rather than just choosing in a little bit of an ad hoc manner. Then, there
Mhm.
are workshops on the effective communication between parent and child is very important so that the parents are able to properly understand and guide and influence the child on what needs to be done. I mean, so that communication is important. So there are workshops on effective parent-child communication, and so many things which I've done in the offline scenario, which I want to bring it online. So workshops on
Mhm.
students on self-leadership and emotional intelligence for parents, and emotional intelligence for students, and storytelling and communication skills for parents, and importance to careers. So I intend to bring all of this online now, so that the reach is wider and more students and parents can benefit out of it.
Wow. That is beautiful, and I think your target audience is, very much from the standard 8th
Yeah.
to 12th, and the young professionals also, like not young professionals, the young people who are in the college. They can also, come back to you for the career guidance. So
Right.
that's amazing, and you have already, around 80 to 90 students. You have already, given the one-to-one counseling, and they have some amazing, amazing breakthroughs. So, quickly share from your workshops and webinar what was the people's experience and how did that elevate, on the online space, the work that you're doing.
Yeah, so that was pretty interesting because I find students from the parents from the Middle East, after 12, they want to either come back to India. I'm talking of
Hmm.
the Indians who are in the Middle East. Either they want to come back to India or they want to go to the US. So, so one of the some of the feedbacks coming from them is that it's actually helping them plan their onward journey far better. Otherwise, there's a lot of stress in terms of now what. So that's something specific. I also, had a couple of, very interesting participants, like a very senior scientist from one of the government institutions. She talked about how she wants to share the next workshop. She actually asked me when is the next online workshop, and she wants to share it with her friends and their children all across India. And I mean, there are a couple of parents who said that this is one of the best career workshop that they have attended. So all these kind of feedbacks are very encouraging, and you want to, really do this work more and more and spread it more and more. So,
Yes, definitely. Since this
yeah.
is something coming out of your passion to help people, especially children, to really have that power to choose their career and live a life of design that they want, and even parents feeling peaceful, like they chose the right thing for their kid. So you're doing an amazing work, the impact that you're creating, and definitely new platform and new technologies you have been learning, to establish yourself. So the feedback is very important to encourage, us to do more and impact more. So tell us about your website, career guidance for you, what they, what all things they can find, and what is the next workshop or webinar that you are hosting, and how people can connect with you, reach out to you. So give certain insight on that.
Right. So we have an office at Mumbai, which is at Bandra. So those who are in Mumbai can of course come down to the office and we are there. But apart from that, yeah. So my website is www.careerguidanceforyou.com. So a lot of information is given on the website in terms of how we do the whole process and what do we focus on and how does it benefit you all. So that's there. So you can reach out on the website and share your details, and then we'll connect with you. And of course, the Facebook page, which is again career guidance for you, that's the Facebook page. And we'll soon be on all social media now that we are on the digital path going forward. So at this point of time, these are the two ways in which you can reach out to us. And yeah, there is, forthcoming. So there is on the 19th of December, there is an online workshop on effective parent-child communication and impact on career choices. So that's the title of
Hmm.
3-day again online workshop, which is going to happen on Zoom. And then, of course, what we have now standardized is that every month we will have the science of choosing the right career as like a flagship workshop, and then we keep on introducing all the other workshops one by one. And also, we are looking at introducing the longer training online training programs, which so far were only offline. So they will also be
Hmm.
going forward from the month of January. Yeah.
Great. So one another thing I remembered that you're also doing some work in the rural segment, and especially your trainings in other languages. So I wanted to talk about that, and also the future as the founder of Career Guidance for You. What are what is the impact that you're creating through your company, and how you want to see yourself, the business being positioned. Uh, Tell us about your future, that you are designing and you're working towards it.
Yeah, so you are right. So what happens is, on one hand, if you look at the metros, there is an overdose of information. But when you look at the rural sector of the country, of our state of Maharashtra as well as of the country, there is a complete lack. There is a lot of information on the internet, but lack of reliable sources of information. So I've been doing some of the training programs and counseling programs in places in the interior Maharashtra. uh, the other day, I was doing a program in one of the rural places in Bhopal, and there they were saying that this program is all very good, but sometimes it would be a good idea to do the program in Hindi. So now we are also going
Hmm.
to launch programs in Hindi language for the entire pan India country, and specifically Marathi programs will be done for the audience which is in the interior Maharashtra. So, and of course, English will continue. So, with that, and going forward, hopefully, we will look at more languages. But immediately, to start with, definitely English, Marathi, and Hindi are the languages high on the agenda, because it is when we are talking of something as close to the heart as careers of a child for the parents. They want to be really comfortable, and I don't want language to come as a barrier in the way of communication. And therefore, the plan to go
Yeah.
take it
Right.
multilingual. And as far as
Yes.
talking about future plans, etc., um, I'm actually I've kind of taken a mission after the pandemic. I mean, the pandemic made all of us introspect and look at what we really want to do in life. And I think somewhere in the month of April 2020, when we were just at the beginning of the pandemic and the lockdown period, I wrote down my mission on a chart paper, and I said that I want to enable 1 million students to live a life of their dreams through education, training, mentoring, and communication and counseling. And right now, as I progress and proceed further, that's a vision I have that the whole the society, the happiness in the society and the prosperity of the society, a lot of that depends on how happy people are, how prosperous the societies are. And one of the measures of a prosperous and happy society is that people are really self-expressed and doing the work that they really love doing, the work of their
Hmm.
passion. And therefore,
Right.
this is the vision, and I mean, this is a mission that I have. I'm trying to fulfill uh, this particular mission of mine through these activities.
Yes.
Therefore, I'm really excited
Amazing.
online, because online just multiplies the speed of reaching out,
Yes. And you can reach anybody, anywhere in this world.
reach anyone. So I
Yeah.
really
And
believe that we are in a global village now, and therefore no boundaries. It's a boundaryless world, and um,
yes.
that's the beauty of the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah. And that is very beautiful. Like as you said, having a happy career will ensure a happy life. And that is what is your vision. And you're already 10,000s and 20,000, 10,000s plus in impacting children with your mission statement. So that's amazing, Ashish, and thank you for your time for having this conversation and sharing all about your expertise and programs. So finally, before we close, I want to know 2023 is approaching. What are your goals for the year, and how you want to see yourself? Maybe next year when I'm doing this interview, uh, what do you want to achieve? You can share.
Well, there are a couple of things. One is specifically on the work front, on the career counseling work front. When let's say a year down the line, we are having the same conversation, December 2023. I'm looking at doing a lot of work, especially in the rural parts of the country, because I think that's where there is a huge need. So a lot of plans are in place, and I'm sure they'll get materialized with respect to one is specifically the state of Maharashtra, and secondly all across India,
Mm,
predominantly the Hindi speaking ones. So a lot of work would have happened as far as rural India goes. So that's one big
mm,
on the checklist for the year 2023. And the other thing that
mm.
I want to be personally doing, which is what I keep guiding my students, is that a lot of students don't read, and I tell them, please read and please. So I've taken a lot of goals for reading. So I've identified a list of 20 books that I want to read, and
Mm.
I intend to complete reading all those 20 books in the coming year. That's a personal goal, because when I read the books, obviously it is a value addition to me, and my value addition is going to translate into value addition for all my students.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's a very specific thing that I've taken from. Yeah, and
Mm.
I think point number three, which I really love to talk about, is, um, and I also like to spread this, is I have just started since the last few months doing regular meditation, and meditation helps me, and I'm also trying to spread this work because it helps you to be focused in your career. It helps you to manifest things. So I intend to
Mm.
meditate myself regularly, and I intend to also encourage my students and parents to meditate. These specific goals for the year 2023. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I can see a lot of things you are, bringing in your EQ trainings for parents. So yeah, emotional intelligence, not EQ, emotional quotient that we talk about. And yes, definitely, I can see, the future that you're creating. Like it's, the kind of large audience that you can reach, and it is a very, very valuable service for anyone, whether it's an urban sector or a rural sector. And I wish you, amazing success in reaching out the masses and, impacting millions and billions of people. And our country itself is big enough to hit that billion number. So I look forward for your success and your courses being taken up by multiple languages all over the country and around the world. So that's my good wishes for you. And we will partner. I'll be your partner in this journey. All right. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Ashley. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Ranjini, and it has been a pleasure, understanding from you how to work onto the digital medium, and I will continue to, like you said, partner with you and look
Yeah.
forward to joint contributory work. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for the opportunity.
Yes, yes, yes. And any message that you want to leave the audience with, like, you can tell, so that we can close the conversation.
Right. So, with one message for the participants is that all of us, I feel, are in pursuit of happiness, and we look for happiness in the external world. But I would say that it's a great idea to look for happiness within because it's there in all of us. So look for the happiness within, and to look for the happiness within, it is important to be more self-aware. So be more aware of yourself and find happiness within that's what is going to help you big way. With this
Yeah.
message I would like to
Yeah,
uh,
very, very powerful message. And I'm very clear that you're committed that people have happy lives. And that's why you are inviting them to look inside. It's a choice that you can make. And your work that you're doing, giving them happiness through choosing a right career so that they can be happy and successful in their life. And that's amazing and powerful. So thank you, Ashish. Look forward to having another conversation soon. Take care and bye for now.
thank you very much, Anjani. Bye bye, and really enjoyed this conversation.
Yeah, me too. Okay, see you.
See you. Bye bye.